guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what I eat typically in a day. If you guys have been following my channel and my journey, you know that I do struggle with my weight. It's very easy for me to put on weight. So I found over the years and through gaining weight, losing weight, that the easiest way for me to lose weight is just by monitoring what I eat. And it's seriously like unbelievable how much just counting my calories made a difference in my, not only my weight, but also like just snap something back into reality for me. I'm not gonna retell the story, but if you watch my last what I ate in a day video, you can kind of get a little bit of a backstory of like why I gained some weight back. But basically I gained weight from eating whatever I wanted, not exercising, not drinking a lot of water, and finally I kind of just hit my breaking point in like February, and I was like, I'm gonna start counting my calories again. And since then I've had a lot of success with it, and I feel great, and I really honestly feel more confident in myself. I'm only 5'3". I do have a naturally more petite body frame, so when I gain weight you can really notice it. Even if it's just 5 pounds, it's really evident on your body frame because there's not much room for it to disperse. I do aim to eat around 1,200 to 1,300 calories a day. It seems like over the years and my time on the internet, I've learned that it seems like everyone is a professional and everyone is an expert. Even if people don't have degrees, they just think they know everything. In this video, I'm not going to tell you what to do, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. Am I starving myself? No. I have talked to a nutritionist, I've talked to my personal trainer, and 1,200 calories a day is perfect for me and my body. With that said, if on some days I'm really hungry, it's not like when I was 17 anymore. If I hit 1,200 calories at 7 and I'm hungry at 9, I will eat. I won't restrict myself. But I think that having a guide of how many calories that I'm aiming to eat a day is really helpful for me. Obviously, if you have 1,200 calories of cookies and chips, you're gonna be really hungry and you're not gonna be satisfied. But if you look at my diet, I eat a lot of fruits, I eat a lot of vegetables, I eat a lot of whole grains, lean protein. So really there's nothing to worry about. The foods that I'm eating keep me really full and they're really healthy. But like I said, if I'm hungry, I'll eat more. But on an everyday basis, I really don't need to be eating more than I am. And that's why I gained so much weight. I mean, my last video, someone was like, you should be eating 2,400 calories a day. Honey, I'd be like a balloon if I ate 2,400 calories a day, especially with my activity level. I am, you know, I always joke around and say I'm a pretty sedentary person, but it's not that much of a joke. Most of my day is spent, you know, making jewelry, I'm on my butt, on the computer. It's not like I'm someone who has a very, very active lifestyle. Like my best friend Sierra, during the summer she's a waitress and she plays hockey, and during the school year she's on the hockey team and, you know, running around campus. So for her, she probably needs way more than 1,200 calories. So everyone, please, no comments about how I'm starving myself. I actually have talked to professionals and they both told me my calorie intake is fine given the food that I'm eating. I know that when people comment, most of them are coming from a place of genuine concern or worry, or, you know, I don't even know. So I do appreciate the concern. So I just wanted to give a little disclaimer, because whenever I get comments about that, it's just like I want to roll my eyes because it's so far from the truth. I believe I've suffered with eating disorders and I've come a long way from when I was younger, and now I feel healthy, I feel great. You just have to take a lot of things into consideration and acknowledge the fact that what works for you might not work for someone else. But the point of this channel in any of my videos is not to tell you what to do, but I'm just sharing my experience as I go. So in this video, I'm really excited to share with you what I've been eating. My dad just bought me a barbecue, which I am so thankful for because I was getting real tired of oven chicken. There's nothing like a piece of grilled chicken. Unless you're vegan, then you probably really don't like that. If you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, which you should be, you would know that I actually made a grilled chicken flatbread with arugula, and it was amazing. So I show you how to make that in this video, and it is so freaking good and low calorie, so you guys are gonna love it. I know you guys like these videos, but I am a pretty repetitive person, so I like to do them when I have new recipes or meals to share with you, which I think this video has like 3 new things that I haven't shared with you before. I'm gonna go ahead and go and show you what I eat in a day. I will also leave the calorie counts probably like in the screen. And in terms of drinking, like what I drink, I don't keep Diet Coke in my house anymore. If I go out to McDonald's, I love McDonald's, you guys know this. If I go out to like the movie theater or McDonald's, I will have it, but I just don't keep it in my apartment every day because I'd rather drink water on an everyday basis, and Diet Cokes are really like a treat for me, like if I go out to eat and I want one. So I drink a lot of water, a lot of sparkling water, and then I also, my Good Girl Moonshine, I try and drink one of those a day, or I drink kombucha. I really like the gingerade kombucha. So I try and drink Nothing too sugary, nothing too sweet. I don't really like to drink my calories. My big cheat if I'm gonna be drinking something is like a skinny cinnamon, that new Starbucks drink, the cinnamon almond milk blonde macchiato. And those are really good because you can get it with almond milk, which has lower calories than full fat milk, obviously, and sugar-free cinnamon dolce syrup. So really the only calories is almond milk. That's like my go-to drink with an extra shot because I need some energy. I know you guys are gonna ask about this makeup. I did film a Get Ready With Me, so you will see that video soon. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna kind of have like a little bit of a brunchy sort of thing. I feel like having an open face like egg white sandwich. This would be really good with avocado, but unfortunately I don't have any. This is my favorite bread. It's so delicious, especially with a little bit of butter. So basically I'm just gonna do a piece of toast with maybe 3 egg whites, lettuce. This kombucha is so good. If you like my Good Girl Moonshine, you will love this. This is actually not that bad. It is 30 calories for the whole bottle, and kombucha is really good to incorporate into your diet. So this also has caffeine, so I like to have this instead of like another coffee. So yeah, I'm just gonna cook up some egg whites. Oh my god. What the heck? You can put egg whites in your, I did not know that. You could put it in your smoothie. So yeah, I just got this carton of egg whites because I personally don't even like the taste of yolks. The only time I'll eat yolks is if it's like an over easy egg, but yeah, I just got this carton of egg whites because it's easier. So I'm just gonna cook it up with some hot sauce. Yeah, I just got my new hot sauce. So yeah, we're gonna make an open face sandwich. Okay, so this is what breakfast looks like, or brunch looks like this morning. Just a piece of bread with a little bit of mayo, some arugula because my iceberg lettuce froze. I had it at the back of the fridge with about 2 egg whites, 2.5 egg whites, so, and some strawberries. So that is what I'm having for breakfast, and I will leave the calories like around here. Okay, so I'm just about to leave to go to work, and I like to make these sometimes because they're really easy and they're great to take on the go. So it's basically just a protein cake, and I just mashed up half a banana, and then I threw in a little bit, like a few chocolate chips to make it kind of like a banana bread idea. I have 1/4 cup of egg whites, which is equivalent to about 2 egg whites, 1 scoop of my Isagenix Isoline French vanilla shake, and then I am also going to add a splash of milk and just a little like tiny bit of vanilla. This is what it looks like when it's all mixed up. Since I used like the equivalent to 2 egg whites, normally I use 1, but I felt like adding some extra protein. I would, if I only used 1, I would add a little bit of milk, but I didn't need to mix it up today. So now I'm just going to stick it in the microwave for 2.5 to 3 minutes. Okay, so after 3 minutes, it's come like apart from the side, and it's perfect to take to go. So I'm just gonna quickly cut it up into 4 little pieces and then stick in a Ziploc, and then I am out the door. So I'm gonna show you how I make my grilled chicken flatbreads. I like to keep these chicken breasts, they're called chicken breast portions, but I used to eat these a lot like a few years ago. Like I would just cook one of these, and sometimes it's just easier than having to, you know, cut up a chicken breast, especially if you're living alone. Like it's just easier sometimes for me to do this. And I really liked the nutrition on this because for 1 chicken breast, there's 110 calories, 24 grams of protein, and it's just really easy. So you could do the same thing with steak or with chicken, whatever, tofu you could probably do if you wanted something, but I'm just doing it with some chicken. And what I like to do is basically create a little bit of like, not a marinade, but I just like to put this on, and with the grill, it just tastes so good. So thank you, Dad, for my barbecue. It is like the best thing ever. So I'm really simple. I just take a little bit of olive oil, some sea salt. This is pink Himalayan sea salt. I got it at Winners, and some Mrs. Dash. Now this is just the garlic and herb. All I really do, oh my God, this is so oily. I just take probably like a tablespoon. That's probably half a tablespoon. A tablespoon for both sides of the chicken, and then I'll just put in, honestly, like a lot of Mrs. Dash. Why does it look like I have a burn mark? I'll put in like a lot of Mrs. Dash. This seems like excessive, but it tastes really good. And then just some salt, and then I'll put it on one side, and then once it's on the grill, I'll put it on the other side. Okay, so note to self, invest in a barbecue or food brush. Because it was kind of hard to put it on the spoon, I just put it on both sides and rubbed it with my fingers. I washed my hands, don't worry. And now I'm gonna go out to the grill and see if it's ready. Oh, there's nothing better than a grill, like the smell of the grills. So I just bought this because I'm really paranoid about things sticking, and it seems to work very well. So I'm just gonna spray some on the grill. So I just slid the chicken on. I'm gonna close the lid and put it down to like medium and let it cook. These are the flatbreads I'm going to be using today. They're by this brand called QUEBEC. I actually picked these up at Walmart, and they didn't have actual pizza dough, so I thought this would be the next best thing. They're actually really good. For one crust or one flatbread, there's only 160 calories. So I like to I have some green beans cooking, but I just like to spray both sides with a cooking spray before I put it onto the grill to kind of crisp up. Everything is looking good. I just made a quick arugula salad that I'm going to put on top of the flatbread. I love arugula. It's so good. I just put some salt, some pepper, balsamic vinegar, and olive oil, and a little tiny bit of Parmesan cheese, and that will go on top of the flatbread. I just took the chicken off the grill. I love, like, if you guys have been watching me, you know I love, like, not well done chicken, but I guess kind of well done chicken. So the flatbread also came off. You can see it's nice and crispy. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my garlic aioli. This is just a little bit of mayo, a bunch of garlic, and lemon juice. Guys, I just tried a bite of the chicken, and now I remember why I used to make it like this all the time. I'm just going to cut the chicken into cubes and then put it on top. Okay, so my plate is very crowded and very green tonight. I just made my flatbread. I wish I would have added a little bit more arugula. It's okay. My green beans. So my green beans on the side, I just sauteed in some olive oil, garlic, and some prosciutto. And now I'm just gonna enjoy this. It's super good, guys. You need to try this. So just keeping things real, this is what I'm having for my after dinner dessert. Mike and I went to the grocery store over the weekend, and he was like, oh my God, like I wanna make Jell-O. And so I got a sugar-free pack of cherry Jell-O. And I've been working away at it. So for the entire box of Jell-O, the entire box, there's only 40 calories. There's 4 servings in a box, 10 calories each serving. This is probably, it was like the whole bottom of the bowl. This is probably 20 calories worth, but Jell-O is so good. And honestly, like, it satisfies my sweet cravings. Like, I always want something sweet after dinner, but I'm not a huge dessert person. So this is perfect. And it's so easy to make. And if you do like Jell-O, don't get the pre-made stuff if you're going to be eating it at home, because it is so much more expensive. Like, I think one box of sugar-free Jell-O was like 79 cents. So definitely make it yourself.